All right, guys, g'day. Welcome to Insanity in Australia, down under. G'day, g'day. I feel like I'm going nuts. My name's Tori Favreau. I'm the Geelong-Flipper. That's my eBay name, my YouTube handle, and everything else for that matter. I take you through my day-to-day, what I've been doing, and today has been nuts. Let's get straight into it. Tori here, Geelong-Flipper. Hey guys, Tori.
Your mate Tori.
Geelong-Flipper here.
Geelong-Flipper.
Me, Tori.
Tori here.
I'm Tori.
Tori here.
Tori here, the
Geelong-Flipper.
How you doing? Thanks for tuning in, guys, as I'm a TV station. Yes, it is pandemonium behind us, folks. Welcome to Monday, by the way. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I've been up since 5:30 a.m. I have taken multiple hundreds of clothing photos. I have done, I've packed 23 orders. I should have done the printout of the Dynatape, the thermal roller doing its thing there. That was nuts. I've got to go pick up stock. I've done another Facebook pickup. Should have some decent stuff in there. And before you guys all look away, I have joined Whatnot. If you don't know what it is, it's a live selling platform. I'm nervous. I'm going to do a stream in the next few days once I figure it all out. But if you do want to find me, just look up Geelong-Flipper on Whatnot and follow me as a seller. And please be there when I do the first live stream, even if you just stare and laugh and don't buy anything, because I'm going to need my family, my little flip family, to jump on board. At the meantime now, though, I need to get to the post office, get rid of that stuff, buy a couple of supplies just very quickly. Then I need to go to the offsite, unload the car. That's all plush that was given to me. I need to unload that somehow, and you guys wanted a plush haul. I just don't know if I can do it. I'm too busy. Then I've got to drive to Armstrong Creek, which is about 12 minutes away. Then I've got to drive to Torquay, which is the next suburb down the road a little bit, and that's another 12 minutes. I've got 2 Facebook pickups there. One is just CDs. The other one is a whole heap of different other stuff, but I need room for it. And I think that the CDs might actually be good for the Whatnot. There's some decent titles in there. Anyhow, we'll figure it out. I'm just a bit nervous. Let's go to the post office. Okie doke. All right. He's going the distance. Oh my God. I have this morning, like all the photos I took, like it's a crazy amount of clothing. Now I've got to take all of that to the offsite and allocate it into tubs. The drafts are all done and I'm going to draft bank them. I think it should give me 2 to 3 days, I think. But if I can get all them done today, that means I'll still work. Like on Wednesday, I'll just continue to build on what I'm doing. This postal bag is so full, it wants to explode and fall on you and then hit me. So let's just get over there. When we get to the offsite, I'll be able to grab the Chrissy mic and we can talk as we drive, I think. It's just all systems go. Even getting these, I want to show you the plush like a plush haul, and I really do. It's a car full of plush. You can hear them squeaking and crapping on in the back. I'm hoping to hear from the lady again so as I can pick up more stuff. Now guys, the excitement from Whatnot aside, I've got to tell you something. Other than the fact I really appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed, then you really should. My 90-day total plummeted overnight to $17,889. Yes, oh yes. It must have been 90 days to this day that I sold my Cause companions for $2,200. Wow. That, if you guys don't, or if you're a new viewer, I found these 2 toys. They're called Cause companions, and they are, I found them for $7 at a Savers thrift store. I was then able to successfully go on and sell them for $2,200. They're over in America somewhere. But the 90-day total time has come, and now it's bit me on the bum, and I felt so bad about it. Like I had to go, I went, am I this will sound silly, okay, but you guys know, you know the struggle. And if you don't, if you're not an eBay seller but you enjoy like watching this content, there's 90-day totals. It basically tells you how much revenue you make for that 90 days. And essentially, I was finally up and around the $20,000 to $21,000 mark. And we want to see that number continue to grow, okay? But there's going to be hiccups and lurches in your business that sometimes make you look as though you're going backwards when you're actually going forwards. But yeah, for me to drop down so dramatically, I know it shouldn't matter because I look at my 7-day totals and they're the same as generally they are, normally are. They're actually growing a little bit. Like I tend to get in revenue about $1,400 to $1,700 a week, and that was the same. Last week I made $1,459 revenue, and my stock doesn't cost very much, so as a rule, so I did quite well out of that. But I do think to myself that there is a bit of a time, or on occasion I should say, that you go, oh my God, because everything dropped so dramatically, am I any good? And I have to keep running the numbers and say, no, you're okay. You're okay. So if you guys have stuff like that happening, don't be down on yourself like I was this morning. I went into Ali because I was up so early. She woke up a couple of hours later like normal humans. And I said, I think I suck. And before the trolls out there go agreeing with that, because I know it'll be going through some people's heads, I'm just like, oh man. And then you have to think to yourself, well, okay, I've got all that, and I've got all that going on, and that's okay. But I also do private sales and all other sorts of bits and pieces, so I can't really complain too much. It's the 90-day total that eBay is aware of, for want of a better word. My 90-day total would be around the $20,000 mark when I do take into account all the other bits and pieces that I sell privately, and money from my books that I write. If you are new to the channel, I've got 11 books. They're available on Amazon, and please read them. They're fun. I put a lot of work into them, and they are for free to read if you read them through Kindle Unlimited. I'm at the post office, going to run that bag in. I'll be back in a tick. Okay. So post office, I got some more tape. I'm going to be buying the rest off Amazon or somewhere cheaper. It's not too bad. It's cheaper than the supermarket, but ultimately we need to buy it in bulk, like 36 rolls or even more if I can get it cheaper. And that's the thing I was saying to you guys a while back. If you can afford to buy bulk supplies, try to do it. It does make a big difference to your overheads. And I know it's not always possible though, so I kept that too. But yeah, $17,000, and I just oh no. But like even today, I know it's not heaps, but I've made $200 today. Sold a record and some DVDs or something. And also, if I had time today, my idea was that I would start to get stuff out of the overhead tubs for the Whatnot stream. It's going to be very interesting. I almost feel like I'm going to try to do, like, I see that most of these guys sell at least 100 items during a stream, and I don't know if I'll be good enough to do that. It is my first stream. People may not even show up. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm nervous about it, but it's like I've got to have enough shipping materials to be able to do that okay. And also, just so as you guys know, I'll be getting the Chrissy mic and plugging it in once we get to the offsite. I've noticed lately that the clamp or the foam, when it's up there, it's picking up, it sounds like you guys can probably hear it better than me, but when I listen to it back, it's like, I wonder if that background sound is annoying or not. It's like I think that's what I heard the other time. So yeah, I'll be plugging the mic in and giving it a good run for its money. Such a good microphone. At any rate, yeah, I need to figure out just what to do. I was a bit lost, to be honest. I don't know what people ship in, and I was like, I didn't even think that people might buy more than one thing off me. The setup for Whatnot though is weird, guys. It's the customer pays Whatnot for the postage, but after the first purchase, they don't pay any more postage. I bought some stuff from Whatnot the other day for the first time, just some DVDs and stuff like that, but I'm curious to see how they arrive. I've seen what the packing label looks like, but I am curious to see how they arrive and other bits and pieces. I haven't really played enough with the app. I've only just been approved to be a seller, and I can be cashed out for sales. So all of that stuff is good, but yeah, just there's going to be a very steep learning curve, I do think. I will actually, in order to facilitate some of these pickups, I may need to actually do the plush haul to empty the car out properly. I've got some extra big IKEA bags from the post office, so I can do it. It's just I did tell these people I'd be there early afternoon, and it's now 1 o'clock, and I know to even unload this stuff, get to the offsite, of course, get a toastie and a coffee, but now it's actually lunch. Yeah, it's going to be a bit going on. I would anticipate that I'm going to be busy for the next 4 or 5 hours, and I don't think the video will go that long because you guys would kill me. I'll probably just talk until we're at the offsite, and then yeah, if I do have the camera on, it'll be purely just to do that time lapse of me working, you know, because at first I wasn't going to do that, and it depends on how much storage space I've got on the phone, but I think it doesn't hurt for you guys to sometimes see like the working montage of just everyday stuff. Even if it is sped up, you might find it interesting, and I do think it is good to show that I work in my business and on my business. I really need to be working on my books. I don't market them. I should. I tried to get some assistance with that just through the computer, but it doesn't do stuff as well as a person. Well, it probably does, but I don't know how to make it. I just said, look, you know, can we generate a graphic, just a picture showing quotes from Goodreads for some of my books, and it did it, but it just looks lumpy and not very appealing. Like, it wouldn't make me want to go and buy Pinata, which is the name of one of my books. If you want to go to Amazon, look up Tory Favreau, Toryfavro, that's me, and you'll be able to see all my books there. I've got to merge author accounts. I'm time poor. I'm really time poor. And it's not because I don't manage my time well. It's just I'm a busy little beaver, and that's okay too. I think between doing my reseller stuff, which is my primary time filler for the day, and then doing this stuff, this slows me up. The YouTube stuff slows me up considerably when it comes to pick packing, but I know that I like watching pick packing videos. I like seeing what someone got, how much they paid for it, how much it sold, because that all assists me in looking for other bits and pieces. And for some reason this car's doing 40 kilometers in a 60 zone, so I feel like yelling, but I can tell they're an older person and I want to be respectful, and they won't be able to hear me, so what is the point? They just see this, they've seen me talk non-stop if they gaze into the rear vision, but no point yelling, except for when it's fun. When it's fun, you can yell. That's a joke. All right, we're nearly at the food place. But yeah, just a lot of work today, and not sure of my time. Well, my time's free. My listings are up. I only had to list a few things because today I listed a leather jacket that I picked up at yesterday's garage sale. I paid $20 for it, and I listed it, I think, for $420. It is a beautiful leather jacket. It's done by the company that made the leather jackets for the American fighter pilots between 1920 to 1930, and which the First World War was still on then, I guess. But it's a replica, and it's beautiful. It doesn't. I'm too big for it. I did try it on, but it is absolutely glorious. I do like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it. Okay, so we're about to get our cold brew and our toasty, and then we'll go to the off-site, run in, run out. This is just an offload, and then we'll get back on the road again. But I may not take you, well, I may not have you on during the drive. I might flick it back on after I've done the drive. All right, food achieved, food achieved. I think I say that every time I get my food there. I think I say food achieved. Let me know in the comments if I comment that. If I'm commenting that, if I comment it. Is it? Anyhow, we're off to the offsite. Today I don't know. Today, if there's a park at the op, sorry guys, there's a thrift store just around the corner from my offsite. My rule is if there's a park at the op, you've got to stop. But Mondays are crap for the op as a rule. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop at the op, even if there's somewhere to shop. There's a park. There's a park, and I'm not looking. All right, I made the right decision then for my business, and it'll be the one day a cause companion will be there waiting for me. Come on, Ginger Megs. Well, that didn't make any sense if you're from another country, but Ginger Megs was a really old-fashioned Australian cartoon of a boy with red hair. And that gentleman was elderly and bald, so I didn't, and you know he's old if I'm calling him old, alright? But, yeah, Ginger Megs. I wonder if he could lip read me calling him Ginger Megs. I hope so. What other words could be Ginger Megs? No, not that one. No, not that one either. They were visual jokes, guys. Pretty funny ones too. Okay, today is Craig. Open up. Oh, that is a toasted toasty. Oh, it is funny because I go to Beano so often. They know what I do now, and they know, about the YouTube. No one watches it, I'm sure. But they're like, how did YouTube go on the weekend? And did you get any cool stuff? And why are the plushies still in the back? I'm like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm not. But I felt like saying that in a plaintive manner. Why is that car parked there? What are you doing? Where are you? Why are you there? Okay. Alright guys, we're at the off-site. All we do is work. Alright guys, we're at the off-site. If you haven't been here before, it is the warehouse, and I will show you around. Just a simple roller door storage room here, but there's nothing simple about it. It's the hub of my base of operations, and I really enjoy it. It's like my little, well, it's Ellie's as well, but it's like our little fortress of solitude for our reselling businesses. And I am not going to muck around here. I'll put the camera there, but you can still hear me talking. You're about to see in a second what I was talking about with regards to just how much stuff I have listed. But for example, this bag, it's filled with clothes. They're photographed drafts done, and I'm pleased with that. I'll aim down just so as you can see when I'm chucking stuff on there. There we go. You hear weird noises. It's my stomach. I had surgery a few years ago, and now my tummy just makes gurgling noises constantly. But better that than being dead. It can be embarrassing, particularly if you're someone quiet. All of a sudden, it's your guts that's gurgling. Okay, so this is actually going faster than what I thought, which is good. But yeah, they're all photographed, listed. I'm actually worked my butt off. I'm proud of it. What I've achieved today already. But it has been an absolute hour of work. Really nice and neatly folded. Okay, so all of this stuff is the stuff that, like, when I do the I'm working fast, look at me, it is that. It's going to be that stuff. And I'm going to try to be an adult and allocate it into the iPad. So yeah, that is another thing that we'll be getting sorted out. I'll make sure that whilst I'm gone, I am charging the iPad up. I doubt that'll take too much wear and tear on it. Okay, so I'm going to and I'll take 2 home, but that way Ellie doesn't have to stress, because she does most of her pack and track here. So she can have 3. Actually, I might. I do most of my pack and track here too now. I forgot. Bloody idiot. Okay. Well, mine can go there for now. And where do I put? Seriously, if there it is. I would lose my own head, I think, if it wasn't screwed on so tightly. Okay, so this should do the trick for the iPad. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud now. And then I'm going to quickly take you guys outside, and we'll do, depending on how much light there is, or there's heaps of light, but if I can quickly do the part 1 of this operation for you, I most certainly will. I aim to please. I'll try to. Okay, so this power station is just amazing. So another device is on, so let's see here. Let's see, did I turn it on? That's the thing though. Okay, yep. The draw on that is still more than fine, 11 hours and it's charging. So I don't think I need to worry about that at all. That's awesome. This power station is fantastic. But of course, $900 worth of fantastic, it bloody well better be. Okay, so give me a moment. I'm going to check the light and stuff and see if we can do a little plush haul. Well, it'll be a big one, but I'll just have to talk quick. Okay, so first up, just bits and pieces here, but some random CDs. Some of them will be good, some of them won't be so good, but they'll work themselves out. All right, guys, so this was the second pickup. There's various toys, CDs, a whole heap of Matchbox cars. You're just going to have to take my word for it. I paid $55 for it all, and it's worth significantly more than that. But the pride of the fleet with that particular one was I got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Fuggler for me. Okay. Oh, that was loud. Anyhow, I've got the Chrissy mic on, so happy days. See, I'm so safety focused that I was looking to put on my seatbelt, but it was already there. So yeah, that's Torquay done. I am relatively happy with the stuff I picked up. The Matchbox cars are a no-brainer for me. So yeah, look, there's a couple of box sets that'll do okay. A couple of odd movies that'll do okay. But yeah, sorry, it is getting on to getting on, and it's best that I am getting on. And if you're wondering what I'm eating, because I always seem to be eating, it's now 3 o'clock. They're mussels, marinated mussels. But those ones I definitely won't chat to you through a full mouth. So yeah, heading back to the offsite, and probably going to be there for a couple of hours, I reckon. I'll see you at the offsite. All right, guys, back at the offsite. Just realised I was a bit. I mean, yes, I'm glad I did the plush video for you guys, but I was a bit of a silly Billy. I've created a bit of an issue because all this stuff. Oh, you can't see it, but I guess I should, just so as you can sympathise. I've blocked my way for what I actually need to do, as opposed to just doing show and tell. The show and tell is cool though, but yeah, this area is now yeah, an explosion of goodness, but an explosion nonetheless. All right, so all I'm going to do at the moment, well, is basically cry in a corner. This is the tough thing though. It's like, how can I complain? This stuff was free. Well, not everything you're looking at was free, but all those plushies were free. Just stay out of the way there, please, just for a little bit. That'll be good. Okay, so what I've got to do is I did all that clothing, and the aim now is to get it all put away. I've got to work out what the easiest thing would be. Do I muck around with my laptop? Oh, sorry, if it was my laptop, I wouldn't care. Do I muck around with the iPad and type stuff in so as it's done, or let's have a look here. See if it picks up my my iPad. My iPhone. The last few times it did not want to find the hotspot, and I don't know why. Because it is on. Off. On. I've picked up someone's internet. Hang on. I might have to ask to join a hotspot. No. Don't know. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I know this isn't professional or fun. I don't know why it doesn't connect anymore. Okay, it took a fair bit of cajoling, but I do have the thing going here now. Let's have a look here. Getting into eBay. So, turn on the keyboard. Okay, I am connected. So I've just basically got, I use this, and I can usually just slot the iPad in here. I'm not today, I'm just sitting it in front, but that may be okay for what we want it for. So these are active listings. Let's go into drafts. And the whole point behind what I'm doing now is I have all these drafts done, but if you're not familiar with tub systems, these are the tubs. They've got location numbers on them, which you should be putting in your custom SKU section. Put your custom SKU section in, and away you go. You put your stock away into those areas, and the idea is when you sell, you'll be able to find them nice and easily. But if you're like me, half the time you don't ever find them again. Just grabbing a drink. That'll be warm because I just bought it at the supermarket when I was at Torquay. But this stuff's actually nice. It's the Fanta Zero Sugar Lemon. I actually don't know why they bother calling it lemon. I mean Fanta, that is, but they do, and it tastes okay. All right. So, is it? Just got to work out what the shortcuts are here. So it's Detroit Lions. Okay. Okay, this is not the quickest way of doing it. It will be to write it down. Okay, I'm glad I discovered that now before wasting your time and mine. I'll be doing it afterwards. I'll do it on paper first, and then I'll be able to bulk edit it. It'll actually work out a lot faster. I don't think I've had any sales or anything exciting happen whilst I've been on the road. I'll see if there's any freshies there. No. 175. I've only had one sale. I thought I had two. One sale for 175 bucks. The rest of them I've got my Australia Post is not integrating. Well, my business post is not integrating with my eBay store. So at the moment, even though I'm still using my Band 5, I'm having to manually make every single connection. And to tell you that's annoying is an understatement. I had to make 21 postage orders before we headed out, and then another 23. And it's not the way it's meant to work. And Ali called up Australia Post for me, who said that's an eBay problem. Then eBay put us in a queue and never got back to us after an hour. So thanks, eBay. Thanks, eBay. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, Tory. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Okay. So the aim now, this bag decided to break. So I'm just going to have to separate the stitching by hand, or the zipper. Okay, so basically I've got all these bags. I put the clothes, as many clothes as I can, into those bags, and then we pop them away. They look like this from now on, or as long as I've got the bags. And when I sell it, I'll take it back out of the bag and reuse it. So just type Lions, and I'm going to just be folding clothing and getting it ready to go away. So I'll start and stop this, and away we go. Matter of fact, this is going to be watching paint dry. I'll come back once I have done them all. There's about 30 or more items here, so it'll be a little while. Rather spare you that. But I'll show you the pole to show you I did it. All right, legends, it's considerably later, but I've done it. So all the clothing that I listed today, that's almost falling down. I'll turn the camera around. It's all packed. And now I've just got I've written it all down in here, and then I've just divided it up, and then I'll write what tub that is, and then I'll be able to make sure that it's all updated on eBay and get that done. It took a fair bit of time, but I got to have a chat to one of my friends in the meantime, so that was good, and I'm pleased to have gotten it all done. Yeah, stoked on that. All right, let's flip the camera back. Yeah, so we'll get all this stuff away. I just want to make sure you guys would have seen the video, so I don't need to do show and tell with this stuff. I just need to find homes for it, and ideally homes with a fair bit of room. Tub 42 looks like it'll be all right for a lot of this stuff. Broken tub 42 BT dub. Okay, so and that's all right. I know it sounds terrible and very wasteful, but I actually want some of those tubs to break that I can replace them with clear ones. So that whole thing goes into tub 42. You guys have already asked me about the Pearl Jam t-shirts. They're going to be very popular, I believe, even at the smaller size. So that is a good problem for me to have. I haven't been keeping up with my Joey dots, so some of this stuff is going to be fitting in the oddest of places. So what we'll do, I'll just divide this. So the Volcom, Mambo, Levi's, Just Jeans are going to go into tub 40. I'll just cut that off there. 40. I've got to remember to put it in though. That's one thing lately. I've been writing it down, but then one thing leads to the other, and I don't know, something happens and all of a sudden I'm forgetting to put it into the computer, which isn't good, guys. Once again, don't be me, don't do that. Tub 37. Do we have room in this one? I think we do. Yeah, it's been a massively long day, but it hasn't been a bad day either. Tom Taylor, so will these 4 fit in there? If they do, that'd be good. Yes, they do. All right, so this stuff here, I think some of the tubs behind the camera have got room. Well, in fact, I know that some of them do, including some of the overheads. I don't really want to climb up on the ladder today, which I know sounds very lazy. No, there's no room in that one. Tub 19, maybe. Okay. Got so much more stuff to put on home. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you saw that video of the garage sale, whew, some good stuff. Actually, I've got the jacket here. I can show you it in a second. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to put it. That is the main issue. And I'm also a little bit, I'm ruminating a little bit of whether or not I do the live tonight. I want to. It's been a big day. Like, it's nearly 5 p.m. now, and I have been working since 5:40 a.m. and I'm feeling it, guys. Like, truly I am tired. Yeah, I am. I'm tired. And I still haven't finished work. I'll let you guys know at the end of the video what the time is, but don't want to do anything other than pack and track for the for eBay for 2 days. I want 2 days off if I can. I'll come back and do a live. I won't do a live tomorrow, being Tuesday. Well, when you guys get this, I won't be doing it today, but yeah, I might even come out here for fun. I don't know if I'll turn on the camera. I do have fun out here too. Don't think it's all work. It's fun. I need to put some more fun stuff up. Like, I don't know, maybe I need different lights, different colored lights that we feel really cheerful in here. I don't know. What do you guys think? LED lights? Or is it pointless because we've got these bright white lights? But would it be nice to see this area sparkling? Would it be nice to actually get back to people who might want a Buzz Lightyear toy? I don't know. All I know is it's been a huge day. And that's okay. I'm going to get these allocated off camera, friends. I'll probably chat to you when I go home, as I drive home, if that's okay. I'll get this stuff done. If anything comes up that's interesting, I'll tell you. All right? I'll leave the camera on. Done. What a pain in the backside, but it's done. Once again, I am going to allow myself to be proud of myself. That was my tummy. Let's get out of here. I've still got a lot of work to do at home. In fact, I am just real talk. I am really, like, check out the bag. It's a bag on a bag. I am so tired. I'll have a quick chat to you guys when I get home. I think I'm just gonna leave this, and hopefully it's actually working. I didn't realize that the microphone's flat, so let's see if I play back if I'm still there.